My name is Christmas Shadow. In the year 2002, I had a Kundalini awakening. It's a spiritual awakening. And it took me 10 years to finally overcome all the obstacles that were presented to me. But it was worth the experience because I gained a library of insight and knowledge and wisdom. The Kundalini awakening, at first, when it happened, all kinds of voices started to come up and repeat themselves in images. For the first 2 years, I heard, "We're not letting go," and "Stop." 24 hours a day for 2 years. And I reacted to it for 2 years, and it put me in hell. But I did get over it. And a lot of people talk about schizophrenia and people who have images that keep reoccurring in their mind. So I'm just going to give you a couple of tools that may help you. Now, I've integrated my consciousness and raised it to a place where I live out of spirit. I experience peace, love, joy, happiness, and positive energy practically 24 hours a day, all the time. That's where we're supposed to be, to tell you the truth, because that's our true nature, pure positive energy. So, just a couple of tools that may help you. First off, if you have voices repeating in your mind over and over again, first thing you need to do is change the way you are responding towards them. If you hate them, you'll empower them. So you must change your attitude and your perception towards them. You must actually see them as a gift, as a blessing, as something that's going to help you grow. So start being aware of the voices and be aware that you are separate. It may even help you to say, "I am separate from the voices. I am separate from the images. I am detached." And send love to them. Whatever you send love to will one day totally dissolve and leave your experience. And what happens when you have voices over and over again is you expect them, and you create an energy pool around you which activates them. I used to walk by people, and people would speak to me not pleasant things. Wherever I went, every person that walked by me would say something bad to me, but they weren't speaking. My mind was projecting the voices. But because I live in the present moment, my energy is pretty high. So my spirit kind of told me what to do. What happens is when you have a voice repeating over and over again, it's like a loop. You're energizing a loop. The voice is going round and round again. So a good visualization tool to stop the voices is to see a loop made out of blue light and send half of the loop out of the earth into the universe, and the other half of the loop, watch it leaving the earth, leaving planet Earth, and going to the other side of the universe. You separate the loop. As soon as you do this, the voices will stop immediately. Another thing you can do is to imagine a tape recorder that's playing these tapes, and unplug it, cut the cord, rip the tape out, destroy the tape. You can even see it melting. See the hand of an angel or the hand of God touching it, made out of color, a beautiful radiant color like purple, and just watch the tape recorder totally dissolving until it's just a pool of water or a pool of color. Spend 3 to 5 minutes on this visualization. This is very powerful because you've been energizing voices for a long time. So a little bit of energy work isn't going to change them. You have to build the energy concentration. Dissolving the tape recorder is a very good thing to do. Spend 3 to 5 minutes every day, a couple of times a day if you have to, if the voices bother you, and watch the tape recorder being dissolved or destroy it. Have fun destructing it any way you want. This will stop the voices too. And be aware that if you're watching this right now, it's no accident that you're watching it. Your higher selves know that I have tools that can stop this. And what you have to realize is that you are the light of the sun. You are not your body. You don't have schizophrenia. It's just a label that people believe, which they empower, and just makes them feel weak. So there's nothing wrong with you, and you have to start believing that. You have to also realize that you're in charge. Not your voices and not the images. You're in charge of what happens to you. A good statement to say if you have visions that keep coming up is to say, I choose to respond positively and relaxed to any vision or any voice that comes into my consciousness. Instead of reacting to it, break free from it. Observe yourself. Watch how you respond when these images come up. You need to break the identification pattern with it. A good tool to help you to break free from this is to study the Buddhist path and learn about mindfulness. See, if all your concentration is in your body and on your present surrounding, there is no voices that you're energizing. There is no images coming up. If you start being aware of the present moment, the sounds around you, the colors around you, the movements of your body, if you start being aware of the present moment, you'll stop giving fuel to these images and voices. So being mindful is the key to breaking this identification pattern with it too. There's a chant, a Tibetan chant, Om. You've probably heard of it. Get all the CDs you can off Amazon.com on Om. The word Om will clear your whole body and change your energetic field. It cleanses and clears any debris out of your brain and out of your body. So listen to the word Om, chant it yourself or let it repeat in your mind. And another good thing to do is to see words made out of color in your mind in big letters. Say, I have perfect mental health. See it written out in blue colors. I have mental peace 24 hours a day for the rest of my life. You need to change your direction of your energy. You need to create a different reality. And you do that by choosing thoughts about what you want. If you keep feeding what is happening, you'll keep getting what is happening. So you must choose a different life. You must hold visions of you becoming healed. Another vision that will help you very great is to see God, however you want to see Him, as Christ or Buddha or Allah, and hold an image of Him in your head made out of a beautiful color, purple or blue or green. And hold that image in your head and meditate on it. You take God out of your heart, you put Him in your head, and He'll direct you and tell you how to break free from whatever it is that's holding you back. Krishna Das has a song called Om Namah Shivaya on his CD called Pilgrim Heart. Get that song. What you do is you let the song permeate. As you hear a song in your mind over and over again, it gains power and it gains strength, and it affects you vibrationally. It changes your mood, it changes your thought. Om Namah Shivaya means I bow to the God within me. You keep hearing this chant in your mind, you will bow to the God within you, and He will free you from whatever illusion is causing you discomfort in your life. So hear this song, Om Namah Shivaya. Very powerful song. Another thing you can do that'll help you is whenever you have a voice that you don't want to hear anymore, imagine a big loop around you made out of a beautiful color, purple or green. Focus on the loop. It'll take your energy off the image or the voice, and it'll disempower the voice, and the color will empower your body. Get books on color visualization, how to heal with color, because color is God, and color is what you are. You are an invisible rainbow in the body. You are the light of the sun. You cannot be destroyed by thought. You cannot be destroyed by image unless you believe you are your body, and unless you let the thoughts take over. People who have voices or have schizophrenia or mental problems feel stuck. So a good affirmation I was told by my spirit just the other day is, I choose to move forward with joy, love, and peace. And only that. As you say this, you activate the root chakra, your energy changes, so you choose to let go of what it is that's holding you back. And be aware of what you think about, how you expect voices, how you worry about voices, how you think they may one day destroy you. Now I do angel readings, spiritual readings, and if you know somebody who has schizophrenia or has lost touch with reality, especially a child, I live in a very high frequency. I'm not better than anybody, but I have raised my consciousness. And I'm able to send a tidal wave of pure love to anybody who has a mental problem. And because people don't focus on the solution to their problem, the spirit keeps the problem activated. When I send love to their spirits to change them, spirit will take that request and change the thinking process in that person. So my email address is chrismashadow63@gmail.com. CHRISMASHADO63@gmail.com. If somebody has a problem, I can send energy to them. I need a picture of them so I know who I'm sending it to. And I ask for a donation, $10, so I can send it to the homeless people and the people who don't have food. That's not for me. I don't need your money. Now, if you have images that keep coming up over and over and over again, a good thing to do is when the image comes up, you turn the image into a beautiful color. Purple, green, orange, red, any color you want to. And you hold that image for about a minute. What happens is you change the frequency of the part of you, your mind, that's bringing up that low frequency image. When you add color to it, the part of you that's not feeling love is like getting burned by a hot stove. It realizes that if I keep bringing up bad images, you're going to turn them into color, so I'm just going to stop doing it. It stops bringing up the images. And another good affirmation I was just told a day ago was, I choose to allow all my energies to flow through me into the earth freely and totally. You must build this. Remember, every time you make a statement, you add power to it, it gives strength and has an effect on your future. The more you say, I choose to allow my energy to flow, when an image comes up and it stays there, our energy gets stuck. Some of our energy gets stuck in that image. So we need to make a decision to allow our energy to flow freely. We're in charge, not the image, not the voice. Now, most people are identified with their ego, which is a controlling entity. But you cannot control anything because there's nothing to control. The minute you think you have control, that's the minute you lose control. You take charge. That's what spirit does. You are connected to a beautiful, radiant spirit. It's as bright as many suns. Many, many suns put together. Just 1 second. Truck's coming by. Your spirit is love. And that is a solution to any problem. There's some people out there who have so many voices and images that they lose touch with reality. You need to develop your concentration skills. You need to pick an object, look at the object, and concentrate on the object. This is freedom. Another truck's coming by. 1 second. Concentration. You will never be free if you do not concentrate your energies. You must feel your feet touching the earth as much as you can. This takes your energy off your thinking. So study the Buddhist path, get as many books on meditation as you can. Essential oils will help you greatly. I was guided to buy some essential oils just recently, but they told me what they are good for. If you have voices that are active, what happens is your thalamus in your brain gets out of whack, and it starts to create the voices even without you wanting the voices there. So what you need to do is send love to your brain. You need to heal your brain. Fill it with pink light, blue light. See the words clear in my brain. See the words cleanse. See the word balance written in your brain in a beautiful color. See the word perfect health written in your brain. And what you need to do is give your brain the right nutrition. When you have voices and images, you're guided to eat foods that are equivalent to that vibration. So you eat junk food, you eat garbage, and that does not benefit you. The more love you have, the more you choose healthy foods. If you have voices or images repeating in your mind or mental problems, you need to take at least 5,000 milligrams of krill oil, which is the highest essential fatty acid you can take for the brain. The brain is 90% fat, so it needs krill oil. It'll affect your chemistry and your brain and the workings of it. Eat kale every day, steamed kale.